you're dealing with waders, the number one thing is you don't want holes in the waders. And one of the surefire ways that I've found to wind up with holes in your waders, especially when you don't mean to, is by storing them improperly. So, and now it all depends, rubber versus neoprene versus some kind of nylon or something. It's all a little bit different. But I'll tell you, anytime that you've got waders, whether they be hip boots, whether they be chest waders, and these are hip boots, but anytime you keep them folded over like that, eventually they're going to wind up getting cracks in the fold there. And different ones may crack at different times. If they're rubber, I can bet you they're going to crack. The first off season leave them like that, they're going to crack. So the best thing you can do is get you some of these boot hangers or wader hangers and hang them up upside down. They're straight, there's no folds, and your neoprene ones, you may not think they would crack so bad, and you don't have to worry about them as much. But keep in mind, you do 90% of the time they got rubber boots, and so those can wind up cracking there. And so just pay attention to that. If you do, I know a lot of people, myself included, like to roll their hip boots down, and that's it makes them easier to put on, but you don't want to leave them like that either. That's just as bad as leaving them folded over. If you leave them like that over the off season or for a couple months, there's a good chance they're going to wind up cracking. So keep them stretched out if you can. Hang them up. Leave them on your boot dryers if you can. Just propped up, straight up and down. But the less that you can have them folded or creased, the longer longevity you'll get out of them.